welcome to our tech classes. Greetings of the day. So, in this lecture, I would like to explain about the transformer on no load condition. That is, the topic of the day is transformer on no load condition. So, for this topic, I will take one single phase transformer. Now, here, this is a single phase transformer. So in this single phase transformer, which contains primary winding at the left side, secondary winding in the right side. So these primary winding and secondary winding which are wounded on a magnetic core. So this magnetic core which is made up of silicon steel material. Okay, this primary winding which is connected to the source, that is nothing but primary supply voltage, that is indicated here Vp, and secondary winding which is connected to the secondary side, that is load. So whenever the alternating voltage or primary voltage is given to the primary winding, the primary current flows in this material, in this copper winding material. So due to this, a alternating magnetic flux is set up in the magnetic core. So these flux which links with the primary winding as well as secondary winding, and we know that according to the Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction, these flux which cuts this primary winding, and these flux is also cuts this secondary winding. That means whenever this winding is made up of copper material, this copper material is also known as conductor. Whenever this conductor which cuts this flux, what happens? An EMF is induced in that conductor. That is according to Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction. And similarly, these flux also cut the secondary winding. That means this winding is also made up of copper material. Copper material is nothing but one conductor. So these flux cuts the conductor. Here also EMF is induced in the secondary winding. Okay. So due to this, a secondary current is flows in the secondary side. So this is some description of the single phase transformer. Okay, here they mentioned Vp is primary voltage and Vs is secondary voltage. Sometimes we can represent Vp as V1, Vs is V2, and sometimes here represent Np as N1 and Ns as N2. Ep is E1 and Es is E2, that is primary induced voltage, and this is secondary induced voltage. Primary number of turns, this is secondary number of turns. This is the primary current and this is the secondary current. So this is about the some description, basic description of the single phase transformer. Now coming to my topic, transformer on no load condition. No load means, so always the secondary winding which is connected to the load, so then only the secondary current is flows in a load. Now in this topic, we are not connecting any load in a transformer. That means, so just we are simply open this load. So whenever open this load, what happens? Even the EMF is induced in the secondary side, the current does not flow in this path. Why? Because it can be open circuited. So finally we can conclude that Is is equal to 0. Okay, so this is the function. For this concept, I would like to take the one circuit diagram. With respect to circuit diagram, I will take one phasor diagram also. So that can be explained with the help of one phasor diagram. Okay, so this is now I'm considering the circuit diagram. Okay, so this is the transformer on no load condition. So this diagram shows no load condition of the transformer. So here V1 is the main supply voltage and V2 is the secondary side of the voltage. Okay, here we are not connecting any load. Okay, we are not connecting any load in the secondary side, so that's why the load current is 0. So whenever the V1 is applied to the primary winding, I1 current is flowing. So I1 current is flowing in this winding. Therefore the magnetic flux is set up in this magnetic core due to this magnetic flux an EMF is induced according to the Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction, that is E1. And same thing, this flux is also links with the secondary side. So this secondary side this flux links with the secondary side, and this flux also cut the secondary winding, that is this winding is made up with copper material, and same as according to the Faraday's laws of electromagnetic induction an EMF E2 is induced in that conductor. So this is the case. Okay, now here assume that assume that no load means, that means there is no current flowing in the secondary side of the circuit. So this no load indicates that just like it's simply a open circuit. That means it can be an open circuit. During this condition we can easily determine the losses in a transformer. That is, during in the no load condition we are getting the maximum iron losses in the transformer and negligible copper losses in the primary winding. So here there is no flow of current in the secondary side, that's why the secondary winding copper losses are negligible. So overall this transformer on no load condition which is used to determine the iron losses is also known as core losses. Okay, so this is about our topic. And coming to this one, according to the phasor diagram we can explain the quantities of the V1 E1 and E2 V2, and what is the flux and how it can be lag on to this applied voltage, that can be we can explain here. Okay, and okay, now I can observe that we are taking the one phasor diagram. This phasor diagram is can be with respect to a magnetic flux. Okay, so here so this is the magnetic core. So this magnetic core, whenever the alternating voltage is applied to this primary winding, this can be magnetized. During this magnetization there is some small leakage current or small magnetizing current is flows in this core. So that can be represented as here IM or I mu. So this I mu or IM which is in phase with the magnetic flux. Okay, magnetic flux. And here this is the I2 is equal to 0. I2 is equal to 0 is nothing but no load current. So this no load current is represented in this phasor diagram as I0. So this I0 is always, it can be lags the applied voltage. So this I0 voltage is lags the applied voltage. So this is the V1 is the lags, the V1 is the applied voltage. This is the magnetic flux which is set up in this core. This is E2 and this is E1. So this I0 is lags the applied voltage V1 by phi naught. So now if you observe that this phi naught value, that is this angle is always less than the 90 degrees. Okay, and also the primary induced EMF and secondary induced EMFs both are in same direction, which is opposite to the applied voltage. So these magnetic flux also lags with the primary voltage by 90 degrees. So this flux and this primary voltage is also lags with the 90 degrees. So here having the IW means working component or watt-full current of the no load current. So this can be represented as IW. So this one is nothing but it can shows the value of So finally we can conclude that this phasor diagram has the resultant I0 current, that is no load input current. So this no load input current has the two components, that is IW and I mu. So which is equal to square root of the I square W plus I square mu, and this IW is nothing but I0 cos phi naught, where cos phi naught is nothing but power factor. So this power factor can be calculated IW by I0, and magnetizing component, that is but magnetizing current, that is I0 is equal to sin phi naught. So from this expression we can calculate the no